By the time we re-begin DSR, maybe I'll be ready to play on a different character. How fast can I grind out those tomes for best in slot? I think it's like 4 weeks or 5 weeks it took me. Nerfs to DSR? I hope not. That would be tragic, actually. Good lord, can you imagine fighting that thing for, you know, a few pulls and then getting nerfed? How's DSR? DSR was really good. We played... How did you do that? Maybe it's a different Presea. What the fuck? I logged out and you were in my house. That's the same outfit. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. My mind is blown. Greetings, Scion. I do wish to pass. SSD, like I don't have an SSD. It's 2022. Flying? Yeah, he flew from my house to here. DSR's gear. I don't think that we would do that. I think we're going to kill it before higher level gear is available. We want to kill it minimum item level, just like everything else. Guys, we're quitting DSR momentarily for MDI. When MDI is over, we'll go back and kill it. Sometime in July. Alright, time to continue perpetuating this war. The path to the village is through a tunnel east of here. Follow me. Ah, I remember, we were heading to the M tribe. We were heading to the M tribe to see what's going on. Did I change language? Yeah, I did. Might not finish DSR by Savage. Yeah, that's possible. But I think we probably will. Alright, let's see what's going on up here. How are you guys feeling about our recent conquest of an Imperial fort?
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Inanta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
Alright, don't mind talking to her. Music. We know something good's about to happen.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Inanta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so, the Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago. But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
You know her.
It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
I see. All Fedola knew for sure was that the Resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
That must be what she meant when she said bring the snake.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Fair enough.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the broodmother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
Whoa,
The Kaliana
really?
surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
The hostage has no value, dead. I assume that
What
you
madness.
retaliated.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
And who is Sri Lakshmi?
She summoned
A
a primal
primal?
then and there?
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage and honor, the broodmother sought solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta. Now the Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Vera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And
Not
so you
real.
turn to us.
Aye. All who have fought with the Resistance have heard tell of the warrior, the Icon Slayer.
A little weird to go fight a primal in the midst of our rebellion, but I guess it needs to be done. Oh, me? Hi, guys.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
Lakshmi. Lakshmi. I feel like I know that name. I have some mail. At the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, there may be a way to avoid a violent confrontation. In the past, I fear I've been too willing to accept that we have no other recourse than to risk your life to address these threats. But the primals we've faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and objectives. Ravana delights in battle, but Ramu keeps to the forest with his children. Before we challenge Sri Lakshmi, why not learn more of her nature from those who summoned her? If that is your will, then so be it. To the north, you will find our village. Sarisha shall unfold all. Let's go. Manago, tell everyone what we're doing. Okay. Lakshmi. I feel like I've heard that before. Lakshmi. Lakshmi Singh? Is that who I've heard of? Lakshmi Singh? Yeah. That's where I know it. Lakshmi Singh. Yep. That's where I've heard it before. He's an NPR person. Didn't know much about Echo before, but watching you guys play, I've got a lot of respect for you as individuals in the group. Thanks, Kope. I'm glad we're having a really good time, and I hope you guys are too. Look at this, current Andes rejoice. Finish SB today. There's no shot. There's no way. I assume that there's a whole bunch of post SB content Stormblood, and I'm not even done with main Stormblood. I love it when it gets the ether currents. Me too. Probably only gonna stream for another hour or two. I'm pretty tired. We do not often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit? Why are you guys sagging? You guys are sagging over my 12-hour stream. Oh man. High standards. I'll try to live up to them. Greetings and well met. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and we come seeking Sarisha of the Vira. Vuli, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I'm probably going to play until the next good stopping point, basically. You are she, are you not? You have petitioned us for aid and succor, and we intend to provide them. But first, we learn more of Sri Lakshmi, that we might better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you. A simple request, and one I shall gladly oblige. In the beginning was Sri Lakshmi. We were created in her image, daughters blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity our solace. She was nothing she would not give. 'Twas the Kalyana broodmother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection, which first called forth Sri Lakshmi from the ether. That being the case, I doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. That would depend. The primal's motives will have been colored by the summoner's state of mind, namely, that of a grieving mother who had just borne witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may have harbored thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, the Kalyana's conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Vira. Maud. This is true. The Vira and the Kalyana do indeed regard the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Vira, Sri Lakshmi embodies freedom. She would not suffer her daughters to be bound to another's will. And so we stand with the resistance against the Empire and give our lives for the cause of freedom, liberty, and justice. To the Kalyana, however, she embodies transcendental beauty which they strive to create through their craft. To shape crystal is less art and more ritual, a sacred duty wherein each tribute is imbued with a fragment of the soul. The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, and so the Kalyana were content to turn inward and ignore our plight. Until reality asserted themselves and they summoned a primal, a fever dream to soothe their aching hearts. Surely they can see it won't do any good. The Imperials will rule these lands and nothing will change. The Ananta will. The Kalyana bade the Vira make pilgrimage to pay proper respects, remember? Those who do not wish to partake of their primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around. Though our beliefs are not the same, we are still kin to the killed Kalyana. Will you help them to see reason? Whoa, what the fuck is that line? Good lord. I'll murder your god whether you like it or not. Well, without you may we be powerless to stop them. If we do not act quickly, more lives will be lost. More families torn apart, more children need to suffer. Nod. Then it's settled. We're gonna find that primal and put an end to this. My sister Vajra will guide you to the Janin Cat, and I shall pray for your success. Okay. Let's go, Vajra. Well met, scions. I am Vajra, she who shines bright and unbroken. I stand ready. We leave on your command. Are you ready? You look ready. We'll find the Kalyana's crystals and Sri Lakshmi at Dhyanan Kat. Let us go find this primal. Do the snake voice. The snake voice is just extra sibilance. This looks like a cliff. It is a cliff. Let me text an Uber real quick. Did you watch the Stormblood trailer at all, Jeeth? I did. I watch each trailer before the MSQ. Thank you, Persea. That was extraordinarily prompt. Ikistoktir. We are MSQing for a little while. I need to do some cooking tonight. Whoa, look at that gigantic elephant. How cool. Watched Preach's new video about SHV, and I'm excited for you to experience that. Soon enough. Dhyanan Kat. The path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetheryte. You must use it to enter. Understood. With me, everyone. Watch after. I'm not going to be watching any videos by Preach or anyone else until I've completely finished the MSQ. Don't worry, my friends. After I'm completely done with the MSQ, then I'll watch videos and react to reactions of my reactions of people reacting to me. It'll be fun. But not until I'm done. No spoilers and no one else influencing what I think. Logical progression. It is inevitable, isn't it? It is inevitable. Attuned to the aetheryte at Dhyanan Kat. Hard to hear your voice. I can turn myself up a little bit.
Why, mistress? Why does my Ananika slumber still?
Because she's dead.
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent and empty.
Only the vessel may be remade, not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
So yeah, she's dead. Why would you reanimate her body? Monka.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Yell at
Alice,
the
have you gone
worshippers
mad?
in front of their god.
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood!
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well.
Dangerous line to use to a parent when you're not a parent.
But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
That's reasonable. Aren't we a little bit worried about being tempered? You guys used to worry about being tempered.
Visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
Kinda true, but you're talking to people that are literally in church about their god.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor misguided children.
Oh shit.
I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
Are you tempered? Oh, you can dodge tempering. Oh, why didn't we know that before? Wow. Why didn't I know Robin could do that
Abide
too?
in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
Looks like we've got some primal killing to do, boys. I know it was stupid and foolish, but I had to try anyway, Robin. I had to. And I failed. So you must fight. It means a lot to hear you say that. It does. But it doesn't make it any easier to have to ask you to face that thing. We can only do what is within our power. Lise, Alfie, and I will seize their crystal stores, and this will not happen again. And you, kill it, and then return to us. Emanation is now accessible. Alright. Let's see who is joining me. I'm not sure I should invite you. You whispered me so long ago that I remembered it, but I had to scroll up like 10 times to find you. That's starting to create an unfortunate precedent, but it's all good. We will go. Masuzu, Very, Hammer, Aura. Can't locate Aura. There you are. Eleanor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're full. Music is gone, guys. It's very strange. Alright, we're doing Emanation. Upon witnessing her daughter's death, the Kalyana broodmother summoned a primal. It falls to you and your comrades to journey into the Kalyana stronghold and put an end to Sri Lakshmi's dream. Alright, looks like we're ready. Let's do it, my friends. Let's enjoy this delicious trial. Emanation. I have a button. Use the etheric residue lingering on your body to disguise yourself as a loyal dreamer. Interesting.
Open your hearts to me.
Music though. You guys all have a bubble? Oh, he's moving. Am I supposed to use it? They've all got a bubble. Now it says 0 out of 1, so that seems not good. My vril dissipates. Oh, I can get
Rest
more.
your weary souls in my bosom.
Wow. We dancing. Is she gathering us to her bosom?
I shall free you from your hate. Surrender to bliss.
This song is super, I don't know, like calming. Are we sure we have to kill her?
Do not your souls weigh heavy? Your souls are stained.
Stained? What a mean thing to say. Maybe I should have gone over there.
I shall free you from your hate.
He's sending it. You lost uptime? No, I didn't. I was throwing my spear the whole time. 100% uptime. She's gone. She seemed relatively peaceful. What are you doing? They're all tempered, guys. They're all tempered. Oh no.
You did it again. You saved them. I just wish I could have been more help.
All primals drain the land drive ether. Oh, that's why we killed Ramu.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel, don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace. Your crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that
But I'm
one
going
day
to
you
try to
look back
convince
and
you.
see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Begone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Royal Palace of Alamigo. Well,
Ah, the savage returns, and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
Strange, you would think him a better judge of character. Then again, I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
that's a low blow.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
You guys are super racist and sexist. This palace is really nice, though.
Fedola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
You can hear she's a little scared.
Why do you tremble so? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
Those hips don't lie.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
I want... I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord. I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
Something's happening. She's being transcended. I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they got their hands on any more crystals, though. But we'll deal with it when the time comes. "71. You have done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us bear word of them, of Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Vera Nelia." Vera Nelia, which is over here. Alright, I hate to do this, but chat, I'm gonna call it a little bit early today. I just feel really, really tired all of a sudden, so I'm gonna take some rest. I appreciate you watching. This seems like a pretty good stopping point. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at the exact same time as usual, 5 in the morning American time, 12 noon European Central Time. I do appreciate you watching, I appreciate all the support, but I just feel tired, so I'm gonna call it. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.